Hello, we are Group 2. Our case study deals with a situation where anoxia is killing the grass on a low area on green number 5 of the Wilds Golf Course in northern Ontario. Anoxia is a recurring problem on this green. We lab tested the hydraulic conductivity of the green and found that we have 0.5 inches per hour of hydraulic conductivity. Although this HC is well below the USGA recommendation of 3 inches per hour to 10 inches per hour, according to Grounds Maintenance Magazine in 2019, we have determined that the bigger problem is the low area on the green that is trapping water during the winter. The water from snowmelt or rain events that happen after the ground is frozen appears to be trapped on the green and causing anoxia when it freezes. We feel that our efforts will be better served by fixing the grade on the green rather than trying to fix the subsurface drainage. Another reason to fix the grade is that the turf is already dead, so after the fix is complete, we will have a good green.
For solution 1, the construction plan for this solution is to strip all the dead sod in the problem area and cut the existing subgrade down to take out the low area and create positive drainage to the lowest point on the collar. You should have a minimum 0.5% slope on a green if you want to ensure positive drainage. After checking the grades on the completed renovation, new sod can be placed and rolled.
In our solution number 2, we chose to change the green profile and raise the low spot. By doing this, we will be adding a root zone mix with soil and sand to keep the growing medium similar. We have 20-year-old push-up greens, and so we're going to keep that growing medium similar between the mixes. By strategically adding root zone mix and reshaping this part of the green, we can alleviate water pooling, and we can do this job relatively inexpensively and within our own maintenance staff without having to hire outside contractors, so the expense is minimal. The cons of this job would be if we were to do the job improperly and create more of a bowl, there is potential that that this problem could progress. With that being said, with a proper plan in place, we should not have this problem. A catch basin would be installed at the point in which our drainage path of our new landscape green would follow, and it should be carried on through the drainage system from there on. Going into our diagram, you can see from our A to A view where we're going to be adding our material and reshaping the landscape, as well as our B to B view, which would be a more front to back. Just overall rounding the site off, which would increase runoff and decrease the chance of water pooling and the chance of anoxiation.
For the total cost for solution 2, for the sand, we have 5 yards coming in at $190. Labor for 40 hours at $15 an hour is equal to $600. And sod at 75 cents per square foot at 500 square feet is $375, totaling $1,165 for solution 2.
For solution 3, the reason the water is being trapped on the green may be because of a collar dam. The easiest and by far the cheapest way to fix this is to take strips of sod out of the green in the late fall that will run from the low area on the edge of the green into the fringe. The sod would be placed in a greenside bunker and replaced on the green as soon as feasible in the spring. Some of the costs for this project would be 6 hours of labor at $15 an hour, totaling $90.
Okay, in this section, we looked at doing some subgrade drainage, but we eventually rejected it. So this one's called didn't make the cut. We had tested our HC in the lab and found that we have 1/2 inch per hour rate of hydraulic conductivity. Although this rate is below the desired rate by quite a bit, we have confirmed that we have a surface drainage problem. So we have decided to fix that problem first. By fixing the surface drainage, we will ensure that the water won't sit on the green, which we think is what is causing the anoxia. We will monitor the green during a heavy rain events to evaluate the level of the HC issue, determine how critical this situation is, and how we should proceed.
After analyzing our 3 solutions, we have decided to go with a blend of solution number 1 and solution number 2. We are concerned that by excavating to grade, we may be cutting away too much of the root zone mix. Concurrently, if we only add root zone mix to get the proper grade, we may be creating a condition where the percolation rates differ significantly within the same green. By doing a little bit of excavation and some fill, we will be able to utilize some of the existing root zone mix and not create as big a variance in the depth of the root zone across the green.